Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, love attraction, all of that juicy goodness. We are here to talk about your manifestations and what the universe does to your life and in your reality right before it materializes the thing that you've been wishing for, the thing that you've been calling in. And usually, the bigger the drop in, the more this thing that I'm going to share with you, the bigger this thing is. And it can be really jarring sometimes, and people can feel a little ungrounded. And once you master, I'm going to give you little tips at the end of the video to how to master this kind of movement in your reality so that you can be sure to not block the manifestation or shut a door on it or prolong it. Okay. So, what happens is right now in your life, you're calling something in. And the reason why you're calling it in is because you've currently built a life on your past belief systems, right? And maybe you still hold some of them, maybe you don't. But your reality right now, if the manifestation is not here yet, your reality right now reflects your belief systems from yesterday, from 6 months ago, and you've been doing the work, right? That's why you're watching this video. You've been doing the work and you're like, Michelle, I'm doing it. I'm manifesting this. I am certain. I know that I'm worthy of this. I've been journaling. I've been doing my imaginal acts. I've been changing my vessel. I've been moving it. I've been putting good food. Like, you guys are OGs. Like, you're literally on this journey and you've been on this journey for a really long time and you know how it works. Well, what happens is because of your past belief systems, and now that you've done all of this work to rewire yourself, your reality has to catch up to that. So it's like you're in this body now and you have a beautiful energy and beautiful thought patterns, and you're being so loving and you're forgiving people and you're just being so honorable and you're in your integrity all the time. And your reality is still a little lagging behind. So what has to happen is things have to break down, things have to crumble. It's like building a castle on sand, right? Well, eventually that wave needs to come and kind of remove it so you can build a stronger foundation on the new belief systems that you do have. So this could look like breakdown in your home. Things could start falling apart. And I'm not talking just one thing. There could be 5 things happening at once. And a lot of people feel like, oh my gosh, what is going on? I thought my energy was so good. I was doing the work. And now I'm manifesting all of this chaos. And it can really throw your mind for a loop because you really have been doing the work and you've been living so effortlessly. And then out of nowhere, you get hit with a ton of bricks and you're like, wait, this doesn't make sense. I've been in such good energy. Why am I attracting bad energy? But this is proof that all of your hard work is working. So, what you need to get comfortable with is the cyclical process of manifesting, right? We identify what's not working in our current reality. It's our contrast list. We're like, we don't want this anymore. We go within, we start to change everything. We start to change our diet. We change the way we think. We're changing how we dress. We're being the person that has the thing. And then we have to just remember that once we start doing that process for at least 3 to 7 days, you're going to have some sort of chaos. You're going to manifest something that's going to test you, and it's going to be a crumbling. It's going to be people falling away, money falling away, a job falling away, things in your home breaking down, like I talked about, maybe something happening with your car. Maybe you get like 2 flat tires in 1 week, and you're just like, okay, what is going on? And maybe you think it's because you're hanging out with certain people, but no, it's just the universe rearranging things for you, because maybe you called in a new car, right? Or maybe you called in a new apartment and all of a sudden your old apartment just got flooded and now you're being abruptly moved. Or maybe they found mold or a toxin in your home and you're literally having to stay somewhere temporarily. But in that process, the universe brings you the next best place. So we have to trust these abrupt, fast, chaotic changes that happen, and it's proof. So when this is occurring, when you get the notification about the mold or you're literally on the side of the road with the flat tire, this is the tip that I wanted to share with you. I want you to sit there and go, oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. Yes, all the inner work is working. And everybody else is going to think you're crazy. They're like, why are you excited about this? Or You might be thinking, how am I going to pay for this? But in the moment, I want you to stay in the excitement of, I did it. I finally created change. And this looks bad at the start, but what's going to come after this is the thing that I've been desiring. It's the person, it's the job, it's the opportunity, it's the money. It's literally going to drop in within weeks after this chaos happens. It's cyclical. Okay, I've been teaching manifestation for so long now, and it is science. Every time one of my clients texts me and says something chaotic is happening, I always say, get excited, because the thing that you've been calling in is actually on the way, and the universe needed to kind of like shuffle things around and move things to make space for it. And I like to accelerate the process. When the chaos is going on, I nap more. I do a deep clean of my house and my fridge and my closet. I start to purge old clothes. I kind of like go into it more. I'm intentional with the energy. I'm like, okay, I see this energy removing things. Let me assist it. Okay, so that's what I want you to take from this video is when chaos is happening and when breakdown is happening, I want you to go into it, and I want you to sleep more, because when your vibration is rested, you're not trying to figure out why this is all happening. You're riding the wave, right? We want to ride the wave when that happens. So you're going to nap more, you're going to rest, you're going to go on long walks, and you're not going to be in your mind trying to figure it out. You're going to come home, you're going to clean your house, you're going to feng shui, you're going to open up the doorway and not have any clutter or any shoes, because you're telling the universe, hey, I see you moving things. I am really ready for this desire. So I'm going to create more space for you to bring it in. I like to believe as well that when you do this and you actively go into the chaos and start to work with it, I believe you can manifest multiple things at once. I believe you can manifest the person and the money. I believe you can manifest the job and the vacation, right? Or the money for the vacation, or the vacation home, or the sale of your home. I believe it. I believe we can create more when we learn how to work with the energy. So my call to action for all of you is to create your contrast list, right? Create what's not working in your life. And then on the other side of the paper, you're going to write down what you want to manifest. Then for 3 to 7 days, you are seeing yourself in the desire, right? You are feeling it. You're just like, oh my gosh, I know it's here. Right before you're going to sleep, you're intentionally seeing the scene over and over and over again. You're seeing your hand run across the countertop of your new kitchen. You're seeing yourself drive into the driveway of the new house. You're seeing your partner cooking dinner for you, or you cooking dinner for them, and they just love you so much. You're playing the scenes over and over again for 3 to 7 days. Okay. And you're asking God in the universe to bring it to you, to assist you. And you're surrendering and saying, I don't know how this is going to come in, but I'm just going to keep seeing myself in this life. And I know it's going to happen. And then expect a little chaos. And I believe the stronger you get at showing the universe that you trust the chaos, I believe it kind of dwindles down and it's not as strong as it used to be. And maybe because you're going into it with the intention of, okay, I'm going to work with this energy, I'm going to create more space. I believe the chaos ends a lot faster because your vibration has shifted and you've learned how to work with the energy. And life wants you to always go with the flow. Life wants you to be in the boat and drop the oars and say, okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I trust you. I trust that if I'm in a traffic jam for an hour and I'm late for a really important event, I'm meant to be late. If you can walk through life with that deep faith and trust that you are always exactly where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, you will literally be calling in miracles all the time. You're going to be a walking miracle. And there's some people who literally do that. Everywhere they go, they're manifesting free coffees or great experiences, or somebody just offering a new opportunity for them to be on a podcast. Like they just have this vibration of, I'm in the flow, and they're not trying to figure it out. So when the chaos ensues, don't try and figure it out. I want you to do what I said. I want you to sit there and say, oh, I did it. It's working. It's working. All of my imaginal acts, all of my manifesting, it's finally happening. Okay, so don't feed into the chaos, but go into it with intentional action to ride the wave. Create the space, rest more, self-care more, do whatever you need to do to get that vessel ready. And I always say, don't pray and ask for the manifestations. You should pray and ask to be the woman or man that can hold the manifestation. because your vessel has to be able to hold it. You know, something could come knocking on your door tomorrow and you might panic and have all of this fear and come up with a way to sabotage it. So always pray for manifestations, ask for manifestations, but also ask to be the woman or man who can hold it. And it's going to be easy to hold, and it's effortless, and it's staying forever. And you're so excited to create more with God and with life and with Source. Okay, so if you need help doing this, click the link in the comments. I coach women. We do one-on-one coaching. I do group coaching. I do intuitive readings as well. If you need help kind of navigating your spiritual journey, I'd be happy to help you. Click that link in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, get excited when the chaos is happening. The chaos is cyclical and it's always going to show up, and it's how we respond to it that determines how quickly the manifestation drops in. All right, lovies, have a fabulous day. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.